Okay.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. I'm back.
Be enthusiastic.
I can't
Pretend.
be enthusiastic. I'm tired. This week has been a week. It's been a week. And this is my 5th day being here. I'm normally only here 3.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, before last night's officers meeting, I'd already done 34 hours. And I'm on track to have been here for at least 45 and a half by the time I leave tomorrow.
We're doing great.
We need a vacation.
I've been needing a vacation. Well, okay. You guys know who I am at this point, I feel like.
Yeah, this is our president, TAC Amber, for those of you who are brand new and just joining us today.
Yeah. I'm president. Resignation's looking like a real good idea.
First of all, no. Second of all, president just means you end up doing a lot of crap that other people said they were going to do when they don't do it.
Hence why I'm here today.
On a Friday, 2 days after this particular podcast was supposed to post.
Sorry about that, you guys. Not my fault. Not her fault either.
For those of you who are, keeping track and doing this on time with us, I am sorry. It should have gone out on Wednesday, and it would have if
extenuating circumstances had not happened.
B, we hadn't had a snowstorm and I wasn't out of the office for 3 days. And C, I then felt up to podcasting on Wednesday and or Tuesday when I realized that we were in trouble. So, there you go.
But I'm a senior in high school. And those 2 days, I thought Christmas break killed me. Oh no, those 2 days last week killed me. Not going to school for 2 days, not a good idea as a senior, because now I don't want to go back. I have 3 months and 11 days. You wanted to be there
anyway?
No. I have 3 months and 11 days till I graduate. I would like...
That spot's really bugging me. I know, but technically nobody else can see it because it's not on the camera, but
the double glare is bothering me from all the light. Also, we're in a different spot than normal.
Turn off the light. Go turn off the light. See what happens.
Please.
It's behind the whiteboard, underneath the telephone.
That's my brother off screen. He was also here last time we filmed. Less enthusiastic than just as...
Oh, I think that's worse.
Oh, I can see better, though. I don't know if they can.
Yeah, but look at how my face looks, because we need a curtain. I think I said that when I was filming all those storytime videos.
Can you turn it back on, please?
Yeah, sorry. My face looks worse than it normally does. Okay, so you hate school, you hate the library, I just hate people in general. What is TAC working on right now?
Cupcake Wars.
Ooh, that's a big one.
If you follow our Instagram, you now have seen our first Instagram reel with our community manager, Frankie. Love him. He is fantastic. I love him.
Oh, he's one of my new favorites. I love him.
Please watch the reel. It is fantastic. We already have 3,000 plays, which is quite a lot. That's like a skip.
I want to know why.
Because Frankie's amazing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I said that about this stuff too.
Yeah.
We might have to start keeping track of that if we're gonna get that many. That'll make us look like we're doing something.
I know.
See? Anyway, Cupcake Wars.
Cupcake Wars. We are not filming. We are not filming Cupcake Wars. We are doing Cupcake Wars. We decorate
a little bit so that we have something to put on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because somebody has to start doing that.
We are decorating cupcakes. Am I allowed to announce the themes or no?
No.
The themes are a surprise to everyone except officers.
Ooh, I like that. Don't even tell the rest of them that. Oh, good choice. I like that.
Mouth just spoke words, no thoughts. No thoughts whatsoever up here.
Once again, for those of you new, that happens more often than you think. That's like one of the taglines of TAC. No thought.
No thought.
Whatsoever went into this.
We're doing Cupcake Wars, but registration is required.
Mm-hmm. You can stop in. You can call 419-347-5576 extension 5.
Why do you know that off the top of your head?
It's my office telephone. Why wouldn't I know that off the top of my head?
The only number I know off the top of my head is my dad's. Oh, wait, I know quite a few. Never mind.
See? There's a couple.
I know my dad's old home phone number. We don't even have that. That's literally been disconnected for years.
Yeah, that happens. Once it's up there, things just kind of stay up there. But the important stuff that you need, like what Jami just told you 30 seconds ago, that never sinks in.
No. It's fantastic.
Anyway, Cupcake Wars. You come, you decorate cupcakes, you win prizes. It's a lot of fun. You go home with 3 cupcakes that you have to eat.
Or you can eat them here.
Or you can eat them here. Or you can do what people have been known to do in the past and keep them in your bedroom for 3 years.
That's not what people... That implies that there's more than one person.
Okay, fine. What one person has done and kept it in their bedroom for... It's been at least 2 years, because that would have been the Cupcake Wars of 2020. Because we did Cupcake Wars before everything shut down.
And I accidentally didn't come to that one, and I got a very nice email. I didn't come to that one on accident. I had registered for it and completely forgot about it and didn't come, and then I got an email from you yelling at me, which was like, fair enough. Yeah, no, fair enough. I should have been there at that. It's distinct in my memory now.
Was it a specific to you email or a generic to 5 or 6 people email saying, you signed up, you took a spot, why didn't you come?
Either. I'm not real positive.
That might have been the year that we only had like 3 or 4 people and they all won prizes, because there were only 3 or 4 people and there should have been like 10.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I don't know. They all run together after a while. I yell at you people all the time.
Yeah, you do. It doesn't ever stop.
Although I have to agree, I'm really excited that Frankie has decided that I am not allowed to keep telling them the same thing, that they got to just get their crap together and assume I'm allowed to assume that they either know it or they're just stupid.
I've been going with they're just stupid for months.
I don't like to use stupid. However, oblivious, I think, is my new favorite adjective when it comes to 90% of our membership.
It's just, it goes in one ear and right out the other. Like, there's no retention of thoughts.
Yeah, I just, like, straight up, if this is what your teachers deal with every single day, no wonder they hate you all of the time. Because I don't know how many different ways I can say the same thing, and you all look at me like I'm speaking Greek.
I straight up had
Which, for the record, I don't do.
I had a teacher straight up look at me today and say, you're lucky you're getting out of high school at a good time because the kids younger than you are horrible. Like, okay, I didn't really choose this, but you know. And she's like, you don't know. And I'm like, no, I got a younger one as well.
I would like to clarify a little bit here, too, because we're complaining a lot. Individually, I think I like most of them. They're pretty cool. We've gotten to the point where I think the people who are sticking are the people who are going to stick. And I think that they're going to do some really good things. It's going to be fun. However, you get them all together in a room.
It's teenagers. We don't do well in more than 2 pairs.
Awful. It's just awful. I used to complain about the fact that people wouldn't be quiet. They wouldn't keep their mouths shut. They wouldn't stay on topic. They had too many opinions.
I want that back.
Well, yes, I would kill for any sort of opinion at all right now. Any opinion. Any.
The officers, we have opinions. We make opinions, but we do that in the officers' meeting because we wouldn't want them to have their chance to have an opinion. They don't give us opinions.
Yeah.
On a different note, choir's going well.
That's good, but we really should change the subject. We really should not spend the entire half an hour complaining about the fact that we had to do this today.
Choir's going very well. I like our song. I'm not a bass. The basses suck no matter what year it is. The year we went AA, they sucked. It doesn't change. Ever. And if you're a bass, I mean that as a personal attack. I'm not gonna lie. You guys suck.
I think you always sound great no matter what, because I love you. And I would just like to put in a plug that I would appreciate more English spoken songs.
You get one. You get one. We're doing Diraton, we're pretty sure. Diraton. And esto les digo.
As an audience member, I zone out when I can't understand the lyrics. It's like going to a band concert. I'm with you on the first couple of songs, but by the time you get to the third 15-minute piece, I'm a little bit like, what?
I think that's just our director. With the third 15-minute piece. I think there's shorter ones out there somewhere.
There used to be. And they're great and they're wonderful. And honestly, even with the shorter pieces, because then they do like 5 songs instead of 3. So like by the 4th one, I'm a little bit like, I have things to do. I'm making my to-do list in my head. I'm thinking about all the things I should be doing instead, or I could be doing instead, or things we got to remember to add to the TAC agenda. And then I miss solos and I have to tell you, oh, you were fantastic, when really I have no idea what happened that whole song because my brain was too busy thinking to listen.
I feel like our band department needs to take a note from the choir department. most times, even if we have like 3 different choirs singing, we're in and out in less than 45 minutes.
Neighbors does a surprisingly good job of, like, it's an hour. And I'm like, why did I get all the way over here for an hour?
You live 2 minutes away from the school.
But it's a disruption of my routine. And so, like, I came all the way over here, and we're only going to be here for an hour? Okay.
Would you rather be there for 2?
Not really, so it works.
He's really good at, this is what we're doing. We're getting, because I don't want to be there. He doesn't, we're pretty sure he doesn't want to be there. We just got to do it.
Yeah.
Our choirs are good, though. The bass section sucks, like normal, but that's the bass section. They get one note, and they don't ever sing it right. It's the same note with some songs the entire time. They don't sing it. The tenor ones, we're doing fantastic. I'm a tenor 1. Nathan's a tenor 1, so we're doing great. You have 2 people who know what they're doing.
No humility whatsoever. But they sound fantastic.
We're the only male-dominated section that have a clue of what's going on 99% of the time. I don't have to be humble at that point. When they're half the choir, they should be a little bit of a winner.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be helpful.
I'll look at all of the people in this choir and say the basses suck to their face. I'll do it. So, it makes up for something.
You know, sometimes.
I didn't realize our girls' basketball team is as good as they are.
Oh, are they good?
They're really good.
Well, you never hear about them. Do you?
At school we do a little bit, but apparently they're like...
I don't know, I only read the announcements like once a week, but...
Their second state championship ever?
It's the first time they've ever gone undefeated.
First time we've ever gone undefeated. We're ranked number 1 in Division 2 in Ohio. We're really good, apparently. I didn't realize this.
Well, that's exciting. Yay for them. I actually kind of like basketball.
I hate basketball.
Oh, but it goes so much faster than football, and you don't got to sit outside in the rain. I love basketball. Now, granted, some of that might be because I watched One Tree Hill for a lot of years. And
I've never seen One Tree Hill, so I'm very confused right now.
Oh, you have to watch it. Okay, so it's early 2000s, so it's a little sketch on occasion, but it's so much fun. I love it. Oh, I watched it all first run.
I love that.
And about 37 times since then. And I'm really digging their podcast right now. The girls have a podcast going.
You've been telling me about that.
It's a lot. I'm a little bit behind. I'm further behind than I thought I was. I thought I was only a couple of episodes behind, but I was like, they're on like episode 10 or something of season 2. I'm on episode 2. So I gotta catch up. I might do that this weekend.
That sounds a
but,
good idea.
I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. You should watch it. It's on Hulu.
I don't like basketball because basketball when I was younger, my ex-step-siblings used to cheer for basketball cheer. And one of them was on varsity and one of them was on JV.
Well, you were there all night.
Which meant, and they also went to a separate school than I did. So we went and traveled 45, anywhere from, we went to all the games, the home ones and the away ones. So we would travel anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half to go watch it, but not one, but minimum of 2 basketball games.
I had cousins who played basketball.
I hate basketball.
I had an uncle who was a coach. I don't recommend. But, oh, what? That side of the family's not paying attention to what I do, let alone watching anything. Not that the other side watches anything. They just know what I'm up to. But no, that's not why I like basketball. Like I said, it had to have been like the One Tree Hill thing. And honestly, they're like, it's an hour. They set the clock for 15 minutes. It goes for 15 minutes, maybe 20 if there was a foul. It's like super quick. It's not like we're going to spend 3 hours sitting in the rain when half the band can't even play their instruments.
I feel like that happened once and you've never let that go.
No, I've gotten wet a couple of times. I've been rained on. I've been snowed on. That one time I think it sleeted a little bit. And all because, at the time, I had engaged, active TAC members who insisted that I was there. Although I'm telling you, they didn't notice when I left early at one time, so I probably didn't have to be there. But they always caught me and stuff. Emily always caught me if I said I was there and I wasn't there, or if I tried to leave early. She'd be the one who noticed.
It's nice to
And
have
then it
someone
kind of like
there.
ingrained in me. Well, yeah, I go to be supportive. I go to theater. I go to band. I go to choir.
I'm now dragging her to dance
to.
now. I'm now dragging her to dance now.
Yeah, I've gotten out of that a couple of times.
Almost every year, I'm pretty sure. Who's taking who? What?
That's calling me.
Oh,
Okay.
In my defense, one time I was traveling. One time there was COVID. And
One time you didn't like me, so like fair enough.
Yeah, and one time I didn't like you. Plus, that weekend I think I didn't use that excuse, but I think what it was that there was a band concert, a choir concert, a something else. I had like 4 things going on the same weekend that you had that, or was the same weekend as prom, or there was something.
There was something that, no.
And I was like, I've already seen you this weekend, I don't need to see you dance.
I don't think we had anything that weekend because we never do because it's the PAC's taken.
Oh, was that it?
I think the next weekend, though, you had like a bajillion things anyway.
That could have been it. Was one of them the same weekend as the tornado? Because I could have used a tornado as an excuse, despite the fact that the tornado did not hit my end of town, and I super thought nothing happened.
No, the tornado was multiple weeks before that.
Okay, I don't know what then.
Fair enough, though. Like, I don't want to be there myself.
Oh, I'm not missing this year.
No.
I might record this year's.
You can buy it on DVD if you really want to.
I don't want the whole thing. I just want that one dance. The fact that I gotta sit through 3 hours of this is gonna give me horrible flashbacks to my childhood and awful, awful, awful dance recitals for cousins who wouldn't speak to me otherwise. Okay.
Okay. No, it's my senior year, so I dance with a partner.
It's gonna be great.
No. Great's a choice word, I guess. That is one adjective you can use to describe the situation.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Personally, I would not use great, but I'm a little stuck in this.
Here's the thing. By the time you're on the other side of it, it will have been a good experience. You will have wonderful stories to tell about it. Plus, you have a good partner.
I do. It's gonna be fun.
It's just like the actual act of doing it is gonna be a little.
I don't handle embarrassment well. So badly. Like I have like other people's embarrassment, like on TV shows. I can't handle. Genuinely, I can't handle.
I don't mind. Well, I have a tendency to mute and then just read the closed captions and or fast forward through those things because it does make me kind of twitchy.
I straight up will leave.
But I have a harder
sometimes.
time with books because, like, with the TV show, if I mute it and I just read it, it's not as bad. But, like, there's no other way to input that knowledge with a book other than to just, like, suffer through it. Or if you try to skip ahead, I get, like, lost. Like, because you skip too far, you do whatever. It's just and then, so you're trying to read like this, like, oh, no, why are you so stupid?
Speaking of books,
okay, yeah.
I'm halfway through
something library-ish topic.
I'm halfway through, I think, my 7th book of the year, which to some that doesn't sound like a lot.
I'm halfway
to
through
me,
my
that's a lot.
first that I have been on the exact same page for I think a whole month now. I was real gung-ho and then I lost.
I finished Love Hypothesis that night.
I want to read that one.
It's very good.
Is that the one with the weird...
No, that's not the foot fetish one.
I didn't want to say that on camera, but okay.
I have no shame.
Which one was that?
That was Accidentally Engaged.
Okay, that one I might skip. But I do want to do the hating game.
You can borrow both of my copies because I have personal copies of them.
I would, but based on my current track record with books, you might never get them back. So
yeah, I'll go through everything I've read this year so far. I've read Love Hypothesis. I read that. I finished that night we recorded the podcast. I went home and straight up finished that book. I was 50 pages in. It's a 300-plus page novel.
That's why I don't read before bed, because then I don't go to bed.
I actually went to bed at a good time. I finished it right before I went to dance. It took me only like 4 hours to finish. It wasn't bad.
No.
The Hating Game, The Best Worst Man, While We Were Dating, You Deserve Each Other, and I'm now about halfway through. I started this yesterday. Escapism is real.
Straight up.
People we meet on vacation, and it's a slow burn. I don't like slow burns. This is what I've come to realize. I can handle a little bit of slow burn, but we're halfway through the novel, and I do not know what caused this friendship to break up. Like, All I know, Croatia 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure they had some fun and they regretted it afterwards.
Yeah, by the time we're halfway through, I should know more. I should know, like, half the story.
Yeah, because the way they're setting it is, first of all, University of Chicago is where they went. This university will not escape me now, and I am getting mad. Like,
oh, it's okay. You didn't want to go to Chicago anyway. People die there all the time.
I wanted to go to Chicago. Now I'm looking at going to New York. So, I don't think I'd trade it up.
Yeah, maybe should have kept my mouth shut, but we'll see what happens.
But they're doing, like, 12 summers ago. Is like, because, like, each summer they do a special trip. And so it's, like, 12 summers ago, and then you'll read 2 chapters about this summer. Then 11 summers ago, and you'll read 2.
That's kind of cool.
It's really cool, but the issue is Croatia happened 2 summers ago. And I'm only on summer 7, and so I need to know what happened. And so I'm probably going to binge read that tonight and finish it tonight.
That one sounds fun. I don't always like a slow burn, but sometimes.
I like slow burn in fan fiction, but that's mainly because, like, I know what happens in fan fiction. That's the whole reason I read fan fiction.
Well, here's the thing. This is a contemporary romance. You know what's going to happen. They're going to end up together. Otherwise, they wouldn't have written a book. If you get to the end of a book and they end up broken up, it's stupid. It's like watching a movie where they don't end up together, or where at the last second somebody dies. It's okay
if anyone dies, I'm crying.
It's okay if somebody dies after they've had a successful amount of, like, life.
Also,
however, if they get together and then immediately somebody dies, it's stupid. Have you seen One Day? That was the dumbest movie ever.
She coming to get you.
Which made me really upset because I was looking forward to it. It looked like a good one. And right up till the end, it was a good one. But you spend one day with these people, one day a year with these people, right? And they're best friends, and you go back and forth, and one of them loves the other one, and one of them doesn't, and then they do, and then they don't, and they're back and by the time he gets his crap together and she's ready for commitments and everything's good and hunky-dory, they get like 1 year together, and then that girl got hit by a bus. She legit got hit by a bus. It was horrible. You watched 2 hours of a stupid movie just to watch her get hit by a bus. I was very upset.
That's some awful MCU level trauma right there. But no, I'll talk about all the other books I've read, because I have them, like, written down with, like, my ratings on each. Love Hypothesis, I gave a 4.5 out of 5, because it was good. I wish I like epilogues. I know some people don't like epilogues.
Oh, I love
epilogues.
I love those.
I think every book should have an epilogue if it does not have a sequel. Mm-hmm. It needs an epilogue. I need to know how these people are doing 20 years in the future.
Or even just 5. I just like, because usually the epilogue is like all of the good stuff without all of the, like, conflict. Yes. And, like, I would love an entire book of only the good stuff. An entire season of a show of only the good stuff.
It'd be so nice.
Except that then you don't really have much of a story and people get bored.
I read The Hating Game.
That's why epilogues are good. I want to watch that movie.
I want to watch the movie, too. I think that's on my list to watch. I only gave that a 3 out of 5. Because it kind of really went from she hates him. Not a lot of, like, the self-discovery that I think is supposed to be in it. Of, like, oh, wait, hate. Like, the fine line between hate and love. I think it could have used a little bit more of the whole self-discovery aspect, I think. Mm-hmm. And it kind of went from she hates him. Oh, wait, she's in denial. To, oh, wait, they're straight up in love and, like, all that. It could have been, like, another 100 pages, and I think it would have been a lot better for that.
I told you that about the final season of Pretty Little Liars. Yeah. Because I just watched that again. Highly recommend. It's a ridiculous, like, soap opera level ridiculous, but it's fantastic. Anyway, that's what I said about that. That, like, the ending was not everybody's favorite, but I think it was a cool idea, but they needed, like, another at least 4 to 8 episodes to really flush out the whole storyline. It was like they bounced a lot to get
the best worst man. I really liked that one. I legitimately read that one in less than. I had a Saturday off for some reason. Why I not wrote pause. I read that in a day. Actually, I had like 30 pages left, and I had to go to bed at that point because I had my sister's baby shower the next day.
I'd have powered through.
I didn't realize it was only 30 pages because
I'd have regretted it, but I'd have powered through.
Because like the back of it had like the acknowledgments and then like a little snippet from her new novel.
Oh, I hate
and
when
so
they do that.
So I thought there was a good chunk more than what there actually was. 4 out of 5. I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 because again, it kind of went from, it was just, you gotta have more self-discovery, I feel like, in most of these things. Not too much, but a little bit more than what I've been given. While we were dating...
You're asking a lot.
3 out of 5. I don't remember that novel. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember While We Were Dating. Oh wait, yeah, I did. It's 3 out of 5 for a good reason. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest. It took me a while to read that one. Actually, I think it took me a couple weeks because I was only reading.
Which one was that?
It was the one with the the fake dating, but like I was like halfway through and there was no fake.
Oh, there was no fake dating. Yeah,
I thought fake dating was gonna be for the entire thing, like Love Hypothesis. It was only for about that much.
Then what's the point of throwing that in?
Selling books.
Well, yeah, because you read that on the back and you're like, oh, this is fun. I love these. Which I do. I'm a sucker.
You deserve each other. It took me, when I first, I did not like the prologue in it. The prologue in it, you could have done, like, I understand why, because it's like the show, like, this was their first date. And then, boom, you skip right to when they're, like 3 months out from being married, and she hates her life.
This one looked like fun.
I didn't get. I got through halfway through the prologue, and I didn't want to power through it, and so like I didn't. Had I powered through it, I genuinely think I would have read that book in a night, and it was a school night. It would have been really bad. I gave that one, I think, 4 out of 5
well,
stars.
Yeah, your school starts at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars. Really good. Again, needed an epilogue. Everything in my life needs an epilogue. If you're an author, give things an epilogue. That is my bold opinion on everything. I need an epilogue for everything. But I'm hoping since...
Or like 7 books. One of which is nothing but the fluffy stuff.
Yes. That didn't happen with Harry Potter, though. Did not happen. We got 7 books, too.
None of them. Yeah. No. None of that was fluffy. Well, there were small snippets of it in and out, just to keep you hooked. That one was.
But
talk about trauma dumping. Jeez.
Since this is going like retrospective a lot, I'm hoping that I will get an epilogue in this one. Here. Is he coming? Okay.
You sure? I mean, isn't he in town?
At MTD.
He was
Oh. Okay.
We're gonna have a discussion in a minute.
Yeah.
Good books. We got new books. I don't know what new books we got on display right now.
We have a
There's
nice
some
handful.
romance. I know there's romance, and there's a lot of stuff for me, so I will be reading some more.
There's some good fantasy one. This Poisoned Heart is out there because it's got that really cool cover with the like green and the yellow writing and the.
I don't know. I don't look at fantasy.
Cool.
I don't read fantasy.
There was another one that I thought looked cool that I was like, someday I'll get around to reading that.
I don't like fantasy, and I know people are gonna harp on me for that. Fantasy's not good. I don't like it.
Oh, I like it.
You can see the bags under my eyes. It's like,
well, it's been a week. There you go.
I've not slept enough this week, and we didn't get home from the gym till 10 p.m. because we were going down 39, and there was a train. At that track, right?
They don't do that very often, but when they do, it's like a 2-mile long train.
I was with Susie, so it wasn't bad. But my God, by the point I hit that, I was tired, and I wanted to be in bed.
Well, that's because you didn't leave here till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Susie had been at the house for like a minute before I got there.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, that was gonna be longer. Do I have my gym bag in my car? I do have my gym bag in my car. Which means I leave and I go pick her up. I should probably let her know that.
You probably should. Oh, cat.
Kitty.
Sorry. That's why we don't do this facing the window.
Yeah, we're in a different spot, mainly because we were lazy. And there's a crap ton of stuff to clean up. I didn't want to.
No, I'll do that tomorrow when I'm waiting around to see if I have any kids come.
Make Frankie help you.
Oh, yeah. Frankie will be good.
Frankie's good. I like Frankie.
Do we think Frankie could handle president?
This is not an on-camera discussion.
No, but I
Comment down below.
predictions.
Comment down below.
Do we think, I think Frankie could eventually be a good president.
I think Frankie would
I think
have been.
Cambria could be a good president, too.
Uh-huh. I like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will both do great things with their lives.
That's to say nothing against anybody else. I do think that the
It's
other
been a
guys are doing
half
good
hour.
job, too.
Great time, you guys. See you next
Why'd you cut
month.
me off? I was saying that everybody else did a good job.
I want to be done. That's why.
Okay, fine. We can be done.
All right,
I don't
bye,
think I have
guys.
anything else to say anyway. Bye.